Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero, and I'm going to play Shaun of the Avatar, obviously, but the game is still loading. So, in the meantime, let's just look at this screenshot of my avatar with a few ladies in Airy while I wait for the game to load. It's still loading. I don't know why. I got a network error. Something called a pot pie error, something like that. Shaun of the Avatar has weird error messages. They have like pot pie, pelican, and others that I forgot. Well, they're not worth remembering. They're just error messages. Okay, so while we are waiting, just want to let you guys know that the music you're listening to, if you can hear the background music, so I have a background music playing, and if you guys can hear that, that is Jellyfish in Space. That is the title or name of that music. It's royalty free and it's licensed under Creative Commons 3.0. That means you can use the music in your own videos, live streams, and other projects, as long as you credit the creator, and that is Kevin MacLeod. And you can download the music Jellyfish in Space at incompetech.com. Okay, so the game is still loading. Now I'm seeing a blank screen. The game is all black. I don't know why. So for this live stream, for this video, I'm going to do some crafting again. What? Crafting again? Last night or early this morning, around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you were crafting an armor, and now you're going to craft again. What kind of craft is that? Okay, so I'm going to craft some wolf and lamb chops because I checked my vendor and I'm out of food for sale. I only sell two kinds of food. That is the bear steak and potatoes and the wolf and lamb chops. Okay, it says here, pot pie, no response from the game service. Either the game service is offline or a port may be blocked. What? A port may be blocked? How is that even possible? I was just playing the game. Actually, I was already in game when I got disconnected. Okay, so if this keeps up, then I have no choice but to use WT Fast. Okay, so this is taking very long. You can see the game now. Look at that, it's connecting, and you can see the you now can see the message, error message says pot pie, no response from the game service. Okay, so it's either the Shaun of the Avatar server is down or my ISP is messing my connection up again. Okay, so that is kind of sad. I'm going to try and launch WT Fast. And I'm going to close my browser. Logging into my WT Fast account. How many days? So WT Fast is a subscription service, so I don't know how many days left are in my account. How many days do I have? How many days do I have? How many days do I have? I have like 18 days. Okay, not a lot of days. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to try and log in again without WT Fast. I don't really want to use WT Fast. Okay, now I logged in. Okay, I'm going to close WT Fast now because I don't really need it. Which is awesome. So I guess there was some problems either with the game server or my internet connection. But that is kind of weird because I'm live streaming and I'm not seeing any break in my live stream. OBS, the OBS indicator is all green. That means the connection is great. So it could be a temporary game server hiccup. Still loading. Loading the town of Bladewyke because that is where my avatar is. I have a house. Actually, I have 3 houses in Bladewyke, row houses. It's one of my base of operation because I do a lot of mining. That's why I have a house or houses in Bladewyke and vendors. Bladewyke is right next to the Exeter Crag mines and even Elysium mines. And there you go. I'm now in game. So what do I do? What do I do? I need to buy lamb chops. No, I need to buy mutton meat because I don't have any mutton meat or mutton. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just guessing. So here's my new armor. It's a chain armor. It's an elven fighter armor. It's actually, I just used an eternal pattern on the armor. I got the armor in, where else? The add-on store, where you get, cosmetic items. I'm running kind of slow because chainmail is heavy armor. I'm going to Exeter to buy some mutton meat for my wolf and lamb chops. I don't know where to hunt lamb. I'm not even sure if there are lambs. Well, I did see some sheep in Owl's Head, but in the wild, I don't know where I can farm or gather or kill to get lambs. or for mutton meat. Stag, you can get venison meat from stags, wolf meat from wolves, bear meat from bears. Okay, so I'm in Exeter. As I've said earlier, Bladewyke is right next to Exeter. There's also an entrance in Bladewyke that will take you back to Exeter and vice versa. There's also an entrance or exit in Exeter that will take you to Bladewyke. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Time is morning. It's a new moon. Oh, I should be doing the shuttered eye. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to try the shuttered eye later. So here we are. We at the market. So this is the market here in Bladewyke, Exeter. It's not very big. I don't see any NPCs yet. Where are the NPCs? I need to buy some meat. Okay, let's talk to the butcher. Mutton 46. This is going to be a very long process, because I have to talk to him again and then buy mutton again. As you can see, I don't have a lot of game gold. Okay, so I bought like 92 mutton. Okay, so I guess that's enough mutton. 138 mutton. I'm going to buy more mutton. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying the word mutton correctly. It could be mutton. I don't know. Of course, if you know the correct pronunciation of that word, please do correct me. Like for example, I keep saying Bladewyke before, you know, the town. Then I was corrected. I was told that it was called Bladewyke, and now I'm calling the town Bladewyke, not Bladewyke. Okay, I think that's enough mutton meat. So I'm heading back to Bladewyke. I tried to cast a dashi. So there is a new Captain Tsubasa. It's a remake of the old classic Captain Tsubasa of 1983, and they're using the old opening theme song as the new ending theme song, but instead of dashu 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 of the old Captain Tsubasa anime, it's now pronounced as dashi dashi dashi. I don't know. Okay, entering Bladewyke from Exeter. And after crafting some food, wolf and lamb chops, I'm heading back to the mines because I have an order of 10,000 gold ore. In fact, I have another order here in Discord for 1,000 gold ore and 1,000 silver ore. Okay, so it's time to get some wolf meat. I do have a lot of wolf meat. I need to get all the ingredients needed to craft. Look at that, I have 330 wolf meat. Okay, so I have wolf meat. What else do I need? Let's go and check the recipe. Cooking, food, wolf and lamb chops. I need mutton meat, garlic. Okay, so I need garlic. Garlic. Oh, okay. I opened the wrong chest. Garlic. Do I have any garlic? Oh, I have 12 garlic. I guess I have to buy some more garlic. Jar of cooking oil. I need. Oh. And then sack of salt. I have 98 sack of salt. Okay, so I'm going to get some pecan nuts and empty glass jar because I'm going to craft some cooking oil, jar of cooking oil. Let's do that. As you can see, it takes a lot of process to cook something. Okay. Oil. So let's do this. Now I'm crafting jar of cooking oil or jars of cooking oil. I need to craft at least 200 of these things, but I don't have enough pecan nuts. That is the problem. I don't have enough pecan nuts. This is a very long process. For sack of salt and garlic, I can buy them from NPC merchants. I can also grow them, but that will take like an entire day for garlic. Pecan nuts, you can get them from chopping down trees. So if you are a logger, if your character is a logger, or if you do a lot of logging, well, you can get pecan nuts. Or you can buy them from the NPC merchants as well. So if you look at the avatar's cloak, you'll see there is a weird bump. Okay, so there is something stiff on that cloak. Look at that. You can see how it folds. it it folds really weird. I don't know why. I guess that is their quick solution to clipping. But as you can see, the cloak still clips inside the avatar's body. I think they should just do what they did with the with the fur-colored Lord British cloak. $20 again. That is the limit, or the most items that you can craft. They really need to increase that. 20 is very low. They should increase that to 100. It has been a complaint by many crafters since the beginning of time, since the world began. So crafters have been complaining about that, but Portalarium is not budging. Sadly, they are kind of stubborn. Failed at 95% success chance. Am I leveling up my cooking? Let me check if I'm leveling up my cooking. Yep, I'm leveling up my cooking. I am currently at level 96. And while we are watching my avatar do some cooking, you'll see that there is a link to Extra Life in the video. Extra Life 2018. Go and donate to Extra Life 2018. It will benefit the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. If you use the link, it will take you to my Extra Life page. But don't worry, because any money you donate on that page will go to Extra Life. It will not go to me. Or you can just type extra-life.org in your web browsers and go and donate directly. Okay, it says here 2. I can only craft 2. The reason for that is because I'm out of pecan nuts. I'm going to buy some from the cooking merchant. Let's see if the cooking merchant has pecan nuts. The cooking merchant doesn't have any pecan nuts. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to check the where can I buy pecan nuts? I guess I have to go back to Exeter just to buy pecan nuts. I don't think this vendor have pecan nuts. This is the what do you call this? Oh my goodness, I don't have enough pecan nuts. Okay, I'm heading back to Exeter to buy pecan nuts. Okay, so entering etc. And of course, there is another loading screen. The loading screen of hell. If you guys have not yet tried playing Shroud of the Avatar and you're reading a lot of negative things about the game, well, most of those negative things are basically from backers or other players who, well, kind of expecting a different kind of game. But this is what the developers gave us, and I'm just enjoying it actually. And it's a pretty fun game if you look past the loading screens. Because there's a lot of things that you can do. Like for example, right now I'm doing some cooking. Last night, well, not last night, around 2 a.m., 1 a.m., I was doing I did some crafting. I crafted a set of augmented chainmail armor set. Okay, so I said set twice, and then I applied the Elven fighter armor, which that I bought from the add-on store. So here we have the what do you call this? Vegetable merchant. I don't see any pecan nuts. What? No pecan nuts. That is nuts. Oh, okay. So let's check the other vegetable merchant. There you go, pecan nuts. Whew, thank God. So I bought a bunch of pecan nuts. Thank you, Miss Rowan Norfolk. And now I can go back. Going back to Bladewyke. Again, Bladewyke is one of my base of operations. The other one is Berigos. The other and also Veritas Sanctuary, because the other locations, my other properties are basically just vendors, or vendor locations. But my base of operations, my main one is Bladewyke and Berigos, and of course the new one is in Veritas Sanctuary. Also Spite, but I'm not doing any mining or copper mining, because Spite is very close to graph gem mines, where you can mine a ton of copper. If you're looking for copper and you can handle tier 5 mobs, go to graph gem mines. So I have a row house in Spite. In spite of that, I'm in Bladewyke right now, governed by Night Stalker. Okay, so my RAM usage is at 91%. So if you're watching this live stream or video and you're saying, "Ooh, the graphics looks bad," well, that is because I'm running the game in the fastest setting. I have a what you call a potato computer, a potato PC. So it's a low-end machine. So I don't have the I don't have those like $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 machines. I can't afford those. Okay, so I'm back and I'm cooking what do you call this? I'm cooking jars of cooking oil. It's a component needed to cook or craft wolf and lamb chops. You see, there's a lot of steps to it. You can spend like hours just crafting the components. So the reason why I'm crafting wolf and lamb chops because my vendor is out of food. In fact, I need to cook or craft some bear and steak potatoes as well. But I'm out of bear meat, and I can only sell food cheaply at a lower price if I gathered the materials instead of buying all of them, because it won't be profitable. The amount of profit I get from selling food is very low compared to the amount of time I put in cooking or crafting them. In fact, I'm going to check or open my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. Well, it's with all the ingredients. Well, not all the ingredients. With the items that I often cook. I need to check if I added wolf and lamb chops in my spreadsheet. So while my avatar is cooking jar of cooking oil, I'm opening my spreadsheet. So if it's not there, I'm going to add it so that I could get an idea of the cost. Let's see. Well, it's not here, sadly. I'm adding garlic for the raw materials, garlic and pecan nuts, and down here wolf and lamb chops. Okay. I'm just going to check the recipe list. I need chunk of coal. How many? Just one. Great. And then wolf meat. Wolf meat. I need two wolf meat. Mutton meat. I need one. Garlic. I need two. What else? Jar of cooking oil. I need one. And of course, sack of salt. Sack of salt. My goodness, it takes a sack of salt. That's a lot of salt for one wolf and lamb chops. One. Okay, so under secondary components, is a jar of cooking oil. So the ingredients for that is empty glass jar. Empty glass jar. How many? One. Pecan nuts. How many? 5. Oh my goodness. So how much is Let me check. How much is a jar of empty glass? Jar of empty glass is 2 gold. So I need to jar of empty glass. 2 pecan nuts. 4 garlic. I have no idea how much garlic is. Okay, let's check. Sack of salt. Sack of salt, where are you? Sack of salt is 2. Okay, sack of salt is 2. Okay, now I'm going to go and check the price of garlic, because my spreadsheet will not work if I don't have the correct prices, and I'm just basing the price from NPC merchants. There you go. 4. How about mutton? So we have here empty glass jar. Where is it? Right here. Then pecan nuts. Pecan nuts. 4. And then we multiply that. And then we add it. So the cost of a jar of cooking oil is like 22 gold. What? Wow, 22 gold for a jar of cooking oil. So let's, how many jars of cooking oil can I craft with those ingredients or materials? I guess just 1. So X1. So that is the cost of that. Okay, so for chunk of coal, for wolf and lamb chops, a chunk of coal is what? 6. Very expensive actually. $6 gold for 1 chunk of coal. And then wolf meat, I don't know the price of wolf meat. Mutton meat, I believe is mutton meat is 20 from the NPC merchant. It's 20 game gold. So let's put that mutton meat. And then garlic, of course, garlic. Garlic is 4. Jar of cooking oil is 22. That is the cost of jar of cooking oil. Sack of salt is 2. There you go. Now we multiply. So right now I'm doing my spreadsheet. If you're wondering what I'm doing my spreadsheet, my crafting spreadsheet. Because this game, Shroud of the Avatar, works like an old school game. But instead of writing everything down, you can just use a a computer program. Okay. So the price is already beyond cost. Okay, so I'm going back to Editor. You might be asking, I thought this guy is going to do some crafting, but he just goes back and forth to Bladewyke and Editor. Well, I need to check if if an NPC is selling bear and wolf meat, bear meat and wolf meat. Ah, look that, there is an observatory here in. Oh, it's not an observatory, it's a windmill. Ah, I thought it was an observatory, but it's not. It's not an observatory. Besides, why would you put an observatory inside a cave? You won't see anything. You will see the ceiling, which is made of rocks. Loading again, so this is the third time I've entered Editor. My RAM usage is now at 95%. It's using a lot of RAM, and it's nighttime. Moon is full, so I've missed the opportunity to go to the Shuttered Eye Tower. I have a quest there, but it says that I need to go there during the new moon. You'll notice that I run really slow. The coconuts. So I equipped my coconuts. I'm now getting some lag because because of my RAM usage is at 94%. So my computer is accessing my hard drive more and more. Okay, so here we have the butcher. So let's go and see if we have so we don't have mutton. We don't have wolf and bear. That's so sad. No wolf and bear. So I can't buy wolf and I can't buy bear. So I guess I'm going to put the price of wolf meat. I'm going to put it at 20, just like mutton. So let me enter that in the spreadsheet. Wolf meat 20. And I need two. What? My goodness, it's very expensive. I need two. Okay, so so that is the cost of now I know the cost of crafting or cooking wolf and lamb chops. Ugh, see, the profit's not that high. So I'm selling wolf and lamb chops at 480. So I get like a few gold of profit. Ugh. So it's not a good business cooking food, unless of course you price them really high. But I don't want to do that because well, especially for beginners or newbies. Of course I do get profit because I'm not buying wolf meat, so that's why if I can hunt down and gather my own what do you call this, mutton meat, I'll get more additional profit from selling wolf and lamb chops. But right now I'm not making a lot of profit or a lot of gold from selling it. It's like crafting scrolls. You don't get a lot of profit or return of investment. In fact, if you include the amount of time crafting them, then it's actually a loss. Okay, so I'm back to crafting jars of cooking oil. How many do I have now? Let's see. I have, where is that jar? It's not in the it's not even in the consumables. So jar of cooking oil, I have 80. I also need to buy some garlic. I need to buy like 300 garlic. This is a very long process. A very, very long process. And just like mining, it's not the most exciting thing that you can do in Shroud of the Avatar. It's basically just watching the progress bar. Of course, if you want to do exciting things, then you don't want to become a crafter. You don't want to become a gatherer. Those are boring jobs. You want to become, a hunter. You hunt down dragons, trolls, bosses. Because those creatures, those monsters or mobs, sometimes drop rare items that you can sell for a good amount of game gold. For example, right now the cowbell is a very hot item, and you can get the cowbell by killing reapers. I don't know where reapers are located, but that is where you'll get a cowbell. If you kill enough reapers, it will drop a cowbell. The question is, where are these cowbells coming from? Where are the reapers getting them? Where are they getting them? Seriously, where are they getting them? Getting these cowbells? Oops, wrong window. I'm just going to use up all my empty glasses, and after that I'm going to start. Well, I'm going to buy some garlic and a sack of salts, and then I'm going to start crafting or cooking. Again, I'm not sure if you guys are hearing the background music. So I have a background music playing, and I use that to drown out, background noises around me. I have a lot of background noises, like, kids running around, television playing, people shouting sometimes. Vehicles, cars outside zooming past. Sometimes they're loud. Sometimes there are roosters crowing for some reason. So there are a lot of background noise around me, and to drown out those noises I use a background music. And as I've said, the music I'm playing or right now is jellyfish in space, even though there are no jellyfish in space. Of course, I could be wrong. Maybe there are like hundreds of jellyfishes in space. Okay, so I'm going to buy some garlic. Let's go and buy garlic. How much is garlic? It's 4 gold. Okay. I'm going to check Arcanus's vendor down here. Arcanus General Store. He likes to plant things. This is a commission-free vendor. Do you have garlic, sir? Yep. Okay, so he has garlic, so it's cheaper by 1 gold. Buying that, now I have like a bunch of garlic, and he has like a lot of kotos. Woo! I wish I could steal those kotos, but it's not going to happen. Next, I need to buy sack of salts. Sack of salt. Let's go and buy like 100 sack of salt for 200 gold. And now I can start, finally I can start crafting what I needed to craft, and that is wolf and lamb chops. There you go, wolf and lamb chops. Let's start crafting. Let's craft one. And it failed. My goodness. I crafted one and it failed. Only 87% success chance. Oh, it keeps failing. Why are you failing? Don't fail me this time. There you go. Let's go and craft 20 at a time. Well, not really at a time. It's still one at a time. So the crafting costs of crafting one wolf and lamb chops is around 50 game gold. My goodness, 50 game gold. So selling them at 480, 490 is a loss. The only reason why I'm making a little bit of profit from it is because of the wolf meat. I don't have to buy the wolf meat. So if I buy everything, it's around 50. My goodness. I guess I have to increase my selling price to 520 to make it a little bit profitable. And I'm using a my vendor, my food vendor is not commission free. Or it's not commission free. That means I'm paying a listing fee and a sales tax. So that further reduces my profit to nothing. So some players are saying that the cost of things sold by other players are expensive. Yeah, it's true and it's not, because there are things that crafted, especially when it comes to crafted things, most crafters are selling at a loss. Okay, look at that. My cooking skill is now 97. Just 3 more and I'm a grandmaster cooker. They should really add like titles. So for example, if you reach level 80, you get the title chef. Then if you reach like 100, you get the title master chef. And you don't even need to compete or appear on TV and do a bunch of challenges. If you look at the animation of cooking, it's not really the animation is not really cooking, or the avatar is not really cooking anything. The avatar is just stirring something inside that cooking pot. Maybe the avatar should put down the cooking pot inside the stove or on the stove, and then mix the and do the mixing action while the pot is in or on the stove. That would make better sense. But holding the pot, mixing or stirring something and tasting it and call that cooking, it's weird. Because you need fire to cook. You don't need a cooking station, you need fire. And right now the avatar is not applying any kind of heat. Oh, maybe it's body heat. So the food is getting cooked with body heat. Okay, so that's kind of awesome. Imagine just if you need to cook something, you just have to hold on to it tightly, and it will get cooked because of your body heat. So while my avatar is cooking, if you're lagging in Shroud of the Avatar or in any MMORPG or mobiles or any online games that you play, try using WT Fast. I was about to use WT Fast when I started because I was getting disconnected from the game server and I couldn't log back in because when that happens, it usually means it's either the game server is down, but most of the time it's just my ISP messing with their internet connection. And when that happens, I often use I always use WT Fast, because if I don't, I won't be able to get into the game. But fortunately, I was able to get into the game without using WT Fast this time, and that's good. But I do recommend that you give it a try. Of course, if you're not lagging, if you have a very good connection, don't use WT Fast, because it's actually a VPN. It will sit on top of your it's another layer on your internet connection, and it might make your very good connection and turn it to something really bad. So WT Fast is great for those players who are outside the United States. So if you're outside the US, like maybe in Brazil, Europe, or Australia, and you're playing in a US server, Asia, playing in the US server, and you're lagging really bad, try using WT Fast. It won't reduce your it will not make your ping go down to like 10, 20, 50, no, but it will reduce it a little bit, and then keep your connection stable by reducing jitter, lag spikes or ping spikes, things like that. And if you're interested in trying out WT Fast, just give it a try. You don't need to pay for it immediately. It has a 14 days free trial, so that is more than enough time for you to test and see if WT Fast will work for you. If it doesn't work for you, then you don't need to do anything else, since after the free trial, or you can cancel the free trial and it wouldn't cost you anything. The same goes to Shroud of the Avatar. If you're having second thoughts of trying out the game, or playing the game, well, you can try it out first. There is a free trial, and it's not a time limited free trial. You can, you know, play the game in free trial forever if you want. But if you wish to remove all those limits, like trading, owning houses, etc., increasing your level cap or skills cap, you'll need to upgrade to a full account or buy the game. Just go to shroudoftheavatar.com, create a new account, log into your newly created account, download the game client, install it, run it, log in, and play. Free. Okay, so as a free trial account, you won't get access to the offline version of the game. Okay, just finished another batch. How many wolf and lamb chops do I have? I have about 110. Nice. Crafting 20 more. I've been crafting for over an hour. Well, it's not just crafting. I've been running back and forth to Editor, but total time is over an hour, 1 hour and 9 minutes. And my time is 9:19 a.m. morning. Good morning to everyone out there. Of course, if you are on the other side of the planet, it's good evening. Okay, so I almost fell asleep watching my avatar craft or cook wolf and lamb chops. And of course, the music Jellyfish in Space is also very soothing. Or is it zooting? I don't know. It's very calm, okay? The music, the background music. So if you need to listen to something to make you fall asleep, you can try listening to Jellyfish in Space by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com. Royalty free, licensed under Creative Commons 3.0. I need to say the license because there are entities out there, especially in YouTube, that likes to claim music they don't own just because it matches a few notes. It's an automated process. Okay, finished that batch. I need to do another. now have 148 wolf and lamb chops. Nice. And after that, I'm going to list them in my vendor here in Bladewyke and also in Veritas Sanctuary. And I'm thinking of listing them for 520 game gold. I think it's still very cheap. Okay, considering the cost to craft them is like 50. Well, 520 for 10 pieces, so it's like 52 game gold per wolf and lamb chops or chop. Oh, it has an S, so it's chops. So the cost is 50, selling price is 52. I get a profit of 2 game gold. What? It's not a lot of profit, but I like doing it, of course. And players like to buy them. Wolf and lamb chops will give you a boost in dexterity. And I forgot the attributes. I can check the attributes. Okay, so wolf and lamb chops will give you +3 health per second for 2 hours, 2.5 focus per second, 0.8 combat health per second, 0.6 combat focus per second, and +3 dexterity for 2 hours. That is a very good buff for a very cheap item. 2 hours, so you can buy 10, and well, that you are set for a day. For only 520 game gold, you'll get all those benefits for 2 hours. Well, for 20 hours if you buy 10 pieces. Of course, once I'm able to hunt down dragons, I'm going to sell dragon based food, but I don't see that happening in the near future. Dragons are hard to kill by yourself or by myself. The only big creature that I can kill right now is the troll in Perennial Coves. Just watching the progress bar will make your eyes sleepy, or it will make your eyes tired. Watching it go from left to right. Also, my chat is connected. I'm using Restream chat, Restream.io chat. If you're watching this video or this live stream or live video in Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope, and you post a comment or posted a comment, it will appear on the video. That's the only way I can read the comments. I still have, I guess, enough ingredients for a few more. Maybe a few more wolf and lamb chops. Okay, so next batch. Okay, so I can only craft 4. Why is that? Only 4. Ah, I'm out of jar of cooking oil. Maybe I should craft those first. Ah, I'm out of jars. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to buy some jars. How about let's buy 20 jars. And then let's make jars. Jar of cooking oil. Let's do that. I can only craft 13. It's because I'm out of pecan nuts. Speaking of jar, we have Dart Jar Jar is now online. Imagine that. That is a very scary name, Dart Jar Jar. For those looking for a crafted inn, I'm selling 2 wood and stone inn or village house, or yep, wood and stone village inn in Bladewyke for only 24,000 game gold. Okay, so I can craft 14. So you just drop by the town of Bladewyke. So Bladewyke is right next to Exeter. You will not miss Bladewyke. It's right there. I'm going to do some math. Where's my calculator? Opening my calculator. Okay. Let's see. 1,000 is 400,000. So that's like, okay. Okay, crafting the last wolf and lamb chops. And there you go. I have a total of how many consumables? 250. Nice. A good round number. 250. Okay, so I need to put all the materials back. The crafting materials, like the well, I have metal scraps here. What else? Oop, no more. Okay, I have mutton meat. What else? No more. I have garlic. Okay, let's put that in there. 1 pecan nuts, pumpkins. Okay. What else? Of course, the fuels, the crafting fuels. I have chunk of coal. Only 5 are left. I also have some wood scraps. I do have some dyes. Look at that. Dyes. I have a gray dye, a light brown dye. I have a few dyes. Oh, look at that. Metal scraps. Why do I have metal scraps there? Also, smelling salts. Oh, yep. They should be in there because this is my potion. You have not learned this recipe. Ooh, okay, I'm going to learn it. Where is the recipe? Obsidian spear use. There you go. I just learned it. Haha. How about obsidian blade? Ooh. Use. What else? Okay. Jar of cooking oil and sack of salt. I have some potions here, consumables. Let's put it there. Oh, an arrow. So we have here a message from hi Dawn. What town are you in? So Shogun. Okay, I don't need these 2 ingot molds anymore. Let's destroy it. Veritas Sanctuary. Okay, so he is in Veritas Sanctuary. Okay, so now I have to here's my food vendor. There you go. Ah, look at that. I only have like one wolf and lamb chops left. That is the reason why I crafted some food. You can see I'm selling at 495 right now. I thought it was 480. So selling at 520 with listing fee of 31. I'll still get like 490, 489, something like that. Okay. I have no choice, guys. I have to sell them because of the cost to craft it is already like 490 for 10. Okay, I think I'm going to sell them at 530. You know, just to cover the crafting costs. $530. I'm also chatting with another player. So I'm going to lease maybe 10. So we have here, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 2 more. Okay, so I listed 10, and then I'm going to put the rest in this chest. Oh, look at that! I have some what do you call this? Okay, so I'm going to Veritas Sanctuary to list some food, or list some wolf and lamb chops. Okay, been playing the game or live stream for like over 1 hour and 30 minutes. The most time I live streamed something was like 12 hours. Almost 12 hours, 11 hours. I got too tired. Okay, so teleporting to Aerie now, because Veritas Sanctuary is in the Longfall region. Long Fall. I'm in Long Fall right now. Okay, so entering Veritas Sanctuary. Veritas Sanctuary is governed by Derek Vizard. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Derek Vizard. It's in the Long Fall region. It's very near Blood Bay. No, not Blood Bay. Blood River, which is the starting area for the Path of Truth. So if you choose to become a mage or follow the Path of Truth as your starting point or starting quest line, then you'll end up in Blood River, and just outside Blood River is Blood River outskirts, and from there Veritas Sanctuary is just very, very near. Okay, loading 98%. So I'm now in Veritas Sanctuary. It's a new day, so I'm going to talk to talking to the, well, this is not really the oracle, it's just like, you know, a talking head. The oracle is in central Brittany. There you go, I got 500 gold. Okay, so I'm lagging somewhat badly. So I'm looking at the bulletin board. Let's see. Welcome. Town master plan. Town features. Lodging. MDVs. Crafting jobs near Resolute. Okay. So what do we have here? Oh, look at that. Free things. Oh, they're not free things. You can't take anything inside this chest. Okay, so what do we have here? I have a bunch of potions. Now I'm going to add at least 5 food items. Well, just one food item. Again, 530. Ah, look at that. Look at that. It's 563. Ah, because I didn't. This is not a discounted vendor, so it's charging me full price. So I'm going to raise it to 560. Ah, my goodness. I hope they will still buy it. With 560, I'll only get like 594. I don't know, 494. So the crafting cost is like 5. Anyway, because I'll still get a little bit of profit because I didn't buy the wolf meat. If I bought the wolf meat, 560 will not make any profit, sadly. So I'm just getting very little profit. So I have potions and wolf and lamb. So here we have. Okay, I have I forgot to pick up the dye. Let me see. I have 10. I listed the recall scroll in this vendor. Okay, that was my mistake. Because yep, cloaks, dyes and scrolls. Here we have food, potions, etc. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the manage lot access thingy. We have direct wizard. Is the door locked? I think the door is locked. Nope, it's not locked. So there is a bug right now. Lot access. Okay, I have two. Decoration log. Okay, I placed two decoration and no one else. Anyway guys, just drop by Veritas Sanctuary. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to add another someone. I forgot the name, sadly. Anyway, so I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this live stream or this video where I crafted, I started crafting and finished crafting wolf and lamb chops. I was able to craft a total of 215 in 2 hours. My goodness, that is a very long time. And I won't get a lot of profit from it because of the cost of crafting it, and then of course I'm using taxed or commissioned vendors. They are not commission free, so that will take away from my profits. Anyway, I won't make it will not make me rich. I will not become rich crafting food, but people likes to buy food and take them in their adventures. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Again, try Shroud of the Avatar for free. There is a free trial. Just go to shroudoftheavatar.com and go and check out Extra Life 2018. The link is in the video, and donate to Extra Life. It will benefit the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And if you are lagging in Shroud of the Avatar, I suggest that you give WT Fast a try. Again guys, my name is Caballero. I'm here in Veritas Sanctuary. Drop by the town and claim a lot. There's a lot of row houses available. Saying goodbye and see you in my next video or live stream, and see you in Shroud of the Avatar. Bye bye.